Hello, hello, welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So somebody asked me today, what are two events that happened in your life that changed its trajectory? And I think I would have to say that two events happened almost one on top of the other. When I was 20, I was engaged. And when the day I turned 21, we broke off the engagement. And the day before that, I had been made redundant in my job. So basically I spent 2 weeks in bed crying, not getting dressed. I don't think I got dressed once. I didn't shower. I just lay in bed basically and cried. And I remember there coming a point after about 2 weeks and I thought, okay, I can just give into this. That would be the easiest possible thing, is just to give into this and never get out of this bed again. But something inside of me said, no. You need to kick yourself in the pants. You need to get up, you need to get showered, get dressed, and go find a job. And that's what I did. And I got a full-time job. I worked at a company making hearing aids, and I made some new friends, and I felt like I had a purpose again. And I think what really, the lesson that I learned from that is that I'm a lot stronger than I give myself credit for. And so ever since then, whatever has come my way, I have just been able to handle. I don't stress about things as a general rule. I mean, yes, I have little stresses, but I'm not a worrier in any way, shape, or form. If there's something that I can do that will change the outcome, then yeah, I mean, I'll give it some thought. There's no doubt about it. But if there's something that's just out of my control, that's out of my control. I don't worry about it. And so I think that was the first thing. And then the second thing, well, I guess it was almost before the first thing, but ultimately it was when I went back to it, which was just me going away to university. So I left Toronto, I came to Newfoundland, and I went to university, and I gained, basically, my independence. Not that I was squashed at home, but I definitely gained more independence living away. And I was lucky because I moved to a place where I had family. I didn't know them super well, but I got to know them really well. I stayed with one of my aunts for the first semester, and then I broke out on my own. She was probably just as happy. And yeah, I lived with different roommates. And then one time I got stuck with a lease on my own. So I was paying for that on my own. I got, I had 2 part-time jobs. I was going to university full-time. And not only did it reinforce the lesson that, I can handle anything. What it really instilled in me is that it doesn't matter what happens, it's going to be okay. It doesn't matter what life throws at me, it's going to be okay. My reality might be different. It may not go the way I want it to go, but it's going to be okay. The universe will provide. And yeah, that's just become a universal truth for me. Universe. And, obviously things like, getting married and having children and all that sort of stuff. I mean, yes, that definitely changes the trajectory of your life. But I think for me personally, it was the knowledge that I can do anything. Anything that I set my mind to, I can do. And whatever the world throws at me, it throws at me, and I will deal with it. And yeah, that's my musing for today. Have a great one, everyone.